As we are live with the Nhmrl, we got our All-Star race here at Kentucky. Season 1 All-Star race. It looks like we might have a good 12, 13 cars, maybe more, show up by the time we get this thing fired up. Looks like we got a public lobby tonight as we're trying to get more guys into the league. We got good drivers, but we need more. And we need more good drivers that show up more than just every once in a while. We need a lot more drivers that show up each week as we head into the final races of this season and head into the new season, hopefully sometime later this year. I'm not sure when our next season will be starting, but we still got about close to a month left in this season. So we're here at Kentucky. It looks like this is going to be a 2-heat race. One feature kind of deal here tonight. We are named the NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League. It'll be the first time we actually see heats in this league. This league was originally on the track over a decade ago on console, where we were kind of forced to run heat races because we could only run 14 cars at a time. So we came up with the NASCAR Heats. Back then it was the NASCAR Heats Mature Racing League. Now a lot of stuff we do, everything we do is under the Monsters brand, so it's the NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League. It looks like there's still 22 minutes of practice left. Not quite sure what the game plan is here, but once we get going, it's 25 laps per heat. Well, looks like we got 10 cars here. There's a couple guys who are not in the lobby right now. I don't see our points leader, Jerry West.
welcome to the NHMRL. NASCAR Heats Monster Racing League. Watch all races live on Monster League.
As we're waiting to go to the green flag, is apparently we're trying to get as many drivers in here as possible. So that's been one of our biggest problems and why we're back to public league racing for our all-star race here is we got to get more drivers in here. We got to get our car counts up. Got great racing every week, but with such small car counts, it would be so much better racing if we could get 15, 20 more drivers to be active in the league. Because it's going to get there. It's just taking time. Maybe it's going to take a good sponsorship. Maybe it's going to take just spreading around the word and getting better drivers over here. We got some high quality talent, great racing. We just got to get the numbers up. Right now, Jordan Haynes, he's never raced with us before. He's out front with the fastest lap. Lee Daniel Robinson, he's 3-time winner this season. He's definitely one of our all-stars. Chris is out here, so is Dustin German. Dustin German's a 3-time winner and second in points. Here's a new name. Nice looking hot rod there in that 8 Chevrolet. That's Derek M. Garrison.
My check.
We got you. We got you. Let's check out some stats from this season while we're chilling and waiting. See if anybody's actually out on the track. Standing this season right now, he's playing Escape from Tarkov. I don't know if he's going to come over here and join us tonight. Jerry West is our points leader after winning a third race last week, tying Lee Daniel Robinson for the most wins this season. Jerry West is 9 points up on Dustin German and only 11 points up on Lee Daniel Robinson going into the final 3 events. Lee Daniel Robinson's got the most bonus points this season by far with 42. Jerry West got the second most with 17. This goes to show you how much Lee Daniels has been out front. Christopher Spencer, I highly expected him to win a race at coming off of that Christmas Cup championship in the Monsters of Pavement. But Chris hasn't been able to finish the deal this season. Brian Beach has been up front a lot. He's top 5 in points also. Tyler James is here tonight. He's 6th in the points. Anthony Chubb Caudell, I think he might have retired from the Asphalt Series. He said he just doesn't have time to practice and be good enough. I think he was running pretty good for somebody who only ran on Sunday nights. But I definitely understand. Last week at Darlington, Jerry West led 37 laps en route to the win. Justin German led 57 laps. Lee Daniel Robinson was dominating the early part of that race, but luck didn't stick with him. He had some bad luck. Is anybody out there doing laps? There's Chris Spencer, our league admin. We got 13 minutes till we go qualifying as time's dragging on here. What do you know about the Monsters of Dirt? Monsters of Dirt's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, weekly racing series league in iRacing. Has been that way for over 5 years now.
Welcome to SRTV Network. We're back live tonight. It is the Monsters of Dirt Cruise Home Comfort Limited Late Model Series.
As you saw, a bunch of our sponsors there in the Monsters of Dirt Monster Series. We're once again out here. We're practicing. They're coming down to just a few more minutes. 8 minutes left of practice. That part is a lot of these guys that came in from being in the public lobby have already left, and we're down to like 6 or 7 cars. So we'll see what happens here. All right, I think we're getting ready to go racing here shortly. We got 1 more minute left to practice, and then we got to get this show rolling. Regretfully, all the cars that have signed up are not still here. We had about 16 total sign-ups. That would have been a good show. The problem is over half of them's left, and we only have about an 8-car show right now. It's just par for course of what we've been dealing with this season with car counts. As we're about to go qualifying, thankfully, and get this little show on the road. It's 2 25-lap heats and a 50-lap feature. Hopefully I can stay awake for it all and put on a decent show for you guys as we're going to go qualifying. Let's look for the first car out on the track for qualifying. So we actually get one out here. So it'll be 1 heat, and then we'll have a feature. So a 25-lap heat and then a 50-lap feature. Looks like we got 9 guys. Hey, it's a little better than I thought here. Let's see who we got out here. It looks like it's gonna be a random start. Looks like we're gonna have Chris Spencer, Tyler James. Who else is out here? So we got Brian Beach, Alan Duggar, Tyler James, Lee Daniel Robinson, Cole Shoemaker, Dustin German, and Chris Spencer. It's a 7-car field for this heat race. Hopefully we're going straight to green flag here. This is a 25-lap race here to see how they're going to line up for the feature event.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag's out for this all-star of a race for the NHMRL. Tyler James out front in that 15 Jack Daniels car. Got Brian Beach, Lee Daniel Robinson, Alan Duggar, Dustin German, Chris Spencer, Jay Weezy. Is not here, our points leader. Yes, we are live. We're out front with Brian Beach right now with Lee Daniel Robinson second.
Flags out.
They got a yellow out as Tyler James. Looks like we got a crash here. Let's watch what happened with Tyler. Tyler was leading the field. And let's see what happened to him here as he got loose, went all the way to the bottom. Ooh, he got real bad loose. Comes up in front of Spencer, comes down and smacks the inside wall pretty violently. Let's ride with James here as he's out front. And he just got real loose on that bottom, trying to hold it down too tight. He didn't want to go up and hit those guys, and he comes back down and smacks it into the wall. So we go back live. We'll be going back green flag racing pretty quick. Lee Daniel Robinson going to jump down there and get him some tires. Michael Williams did join us. As Dustin German moved up a few spots there because he did not pit. Pace cars off, and we're going to go back to green flag with 23 laps to go. Brian Beach is your leader. As he brings him down to the green flag, Alan Digger gets a good start on the inside. He gets to run up underneath Dustin. Dustin's got his teammate Chris Spencer right behind him with Lee Daniel Robinson in tow. This is a heat race before we go feature racing. How about we go with the chopper view, As German's trying to make a move on Duggar on the outside. You can't see German down low. German's got the run down here. You can't see Duggar on the outside. But they are side by side. There they were as German makes the pass. Spencer's back here in fourth. Chris Spencer would love to pick up his first win of the season. Drive it up on the inside of him. Lee Daniels going to have to back off and try another pass going through the next corner. As Brian Beach continues to lead this thing, going across our finish line. 20 laps to go. 20 laps to go. Looks Looks like Duger's losing some spots here. Spencer and Lee are coming up on him quick. 9 car drives it off in there deep on the bottom. Tyler James will give you a warning about that. As Chris Spencer gets a big run on the outside with Tyler James looking through the middle, just seeing what's out there. And they can't make the pass stick on the outside as the 9 car settles back into 3rd spot. Dustin German, he's won 3 races this season to make it 2 races. I apologize. 2nd in the points, won 2 races. He's one of our best. As he's passing Brian Beach for the lead as we speak. 17 laps to go. Dustin's on the inside. He's going to make it stick. Driving back hard on the outside is Brian Beach. Brian Beach is going to drive off of turn 2 with the lead once again. Brian Beach is going to gain about 2 or 3 car lengths on him going off into turn 3. Make it 1 car length. This Dustin now has 2. 2 coming back to 1 as Dustin's closing the gap coming out of turn 4. As we talk about that, Lee Daniel and Chris Robinson continue to battle back here side by side for the 5th position. LDR is one of our best, and so is Chris. They're battling hard back here. With 16 laps to go, Dustin German puts it into the fence just about. Gets loose coming off the high side, and that's going to cost him big time. Here comes the 9 car with all kinds of momentum in that Hooters machine. He goes low, but by the time he gets that momentum to the maximum, Dustin German's got his momentum going back up, and Dustin goes to pull away again. We got 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th right here as Brian Beach is checking out early in this race. Not much you got to worry about with tire wear here with only 15 laps to go. It's get going kind of mode right now. German's 2nd, the 9 car is losing 3rd to Lee Daniels this time. Lee Daniels on the inside as Spencer pushes the 9 car off into the corner. Lee Daniels got that preferred bottom line right now, I believe, as he's going to drive it off the corner and try to clear the 9 car, and he does. 9 car settles in the 4th as he looks back and forth, but he knows even if he goes up underneath him here, he's just going to slow them both down. 9 car is going to rip it off into the corner and try to pull the safe slide job, but he keeps it on the bottom, and LDR drives up off the corner with Chris Spencer in tow. Chris had the same thing happen to Dustin German. He got tight and just about smacked that wall. He had to let out of it. Brian Beach is still out front with a near full second lead, I'd like to say. Let's see as our ticker comes back around. We got about a 6/10 lead over Justin with a full second lead over Robinson. Brian's looking really good tonight. Brian's always one of our better cars every week. And just in case anybody's watching the finals out there, let's go Celtics. Lucky enough to go to a Celtics game in Boston last year. You need to see him win the championship. Back to racing. Who out there saw that Scott Bloomquist wreck? Holy cow. We got 11 laps to go, and this is just the heat race for the All-Star event. We got a 50-lap feature coming up. So we got a flasher back down here as Allen started flashing pretty bad. Chris Spencer and LDR have caught up to Dustin German. What can they do with him as LDR looks to the high side? Brian Beach might be checking out, but these boys are putting on a show back here for 2nd through 6th. Dustin German, LDR, Chris Spencer, and Alan Duggar. just going to let y'all ride. We're going to put it on the most exciting. Let's see what they can find for us here. Seven laps to go in this heat race. Brian Beach is still putting it on these boys. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to run him back down without a caution. And he's got a full second lead on Dustin, and Dustin's got his hands full with Lee. Lee's got his hands full with Chris. And Alan Duggar's just trying to hold on. Michael S. Williams way back there, and so is Tyler James. Chris Shoemaker joined late. He's in 8th spot. And that's your final rundown of cars there, regretfully. Hopefully we can get better and better with this car count thing. Hopefully the open lobbies maybe will pick up some new names. It didn't quite work tonight as we still got our same core of guys. And that's why we got good racing out here, because they are good racers. Got about 14 or 15 really good racers that race with us. It's just getting everybody to show up together. And obviously tonight, some guys didn't think the All-Star race was that important. Three laps to go. Dustin German's making his run. He's getting back to him. Beach used up a lot of his tires, apparently, as we're going to see if Dustin can make a run to him. He's down to 4/10. He was a full second behind him. We got a run is on for the heat race win. Heat race winner should be starting pole for the feature. LDR's lost Dustin as Dustin has just found some speed out of nowhere here late in this, and he's down to 3.5 seconds. 2 laps to go. Dustin is charging. Chris Spencer's also looking pretty quick as he's right there running in the draft of LDR. Brian Beach has it all the way down to that white stripe coming out of turn 2. Here comes German with a big run. He's running a little higher line, which causes him to catch him at the end of the straightaway, and he has closed this gap. He lets off a little early there, let Beach drive it off into the corner. Now he's going to drive it hard out of the corner coming to the white flag. White flags out in this heat race for this All-Star race for the NHMRL at Kentucky. Brian Beach goes off into turn 1 and 2. Here comes Dustin German. Can Dustin German do anything with him coming off the corner here? He drives it up. He pushes high. He drives it high. Beach goes up to block him. And it looks like German just tasted a little of the concrete. If he didn't hit it, he came damn close. Lee Danny Robinson has to let off the gas there as he about runs it up on Dustin German's front end. There's German smacking the wall. He gave it all she got to get that heat race win. Brian Beach is your heat race winner with LDR second, Spencer third, German fourth, Duggar fifth, Williams sixth, Tyler James seventh, and Cole Shoemaker is eighth. As now we're going to go feature racing, I believe. As your winner in that first race, Brian Beach will start on the pole position. Lee Daniel Robinson's going to start second with Chris Spencer third. Dustin German, Michael S. Williams, Alan Duggar, Tyler James, and Cole Shoemaker are going to round out your field here. Hopefully they all start, and it's going to be twice as long of a race. As Dustin German showed at the end of 25 laps, he was closing the door. If he had about 30 laps, I think the pass would be made. So we'll see. I know they got a pit here. There's some kind of strategy. I think they got a pit one time, and I'm not sure. They got to pit one time, and they just got to come to a complete stop. They can do anything they want on their pit cycle. So here's your field here. It's like I said, you got Beach, LDR, German, Spencer, Williams, Duggar, and Tyler James. Cole didn't get out here in time, so he's going to start on pit road. Brian Beach in that 18 Mountain Dew car. Telling you, Brian, that'd look good with the Monster Vision logo on it somewhere, buddy. Replace that Mountain Dew for the Monster Vision. LDR out front, Dustin German third, Duggar fourth, Williams fifth, James and Spencer. And Spencer is your league admin, the man who puts all these races together. He's doing the best he can. He's trying to grow this thing. It's a tough thing to do sometimes, but he's going to get it there. We're going to get it there. We got a good team at Monsters between Monster Vision, SRTV, Chris, iRacingMonsters.com, iRacingMonstersOfDirt.com, all of our sponsors, and we just keep on growing, man. It's a fun experience over there on dirt and over here on asphalt.
Hey, guys, remember it's a 50-lap run right here. We do have to make one green flag pit stop, so you need to make a green flag pit stop. You don't need to take fuel or tires there, but one green flag pit stop is required.
I'd probably just pit on lap one, get it over with, and race the rest of the race. What do you say? But with 6-7 cars, you might not get a caution. But the way these cars have been pushing into the wall, I have a feeling one or two guys are going to cause a caution by themselves. So we'll see what happens here. There's only 7 cars on the field. Hopefully it goes full 50 green. We get one green flag stop and get this race in the books. These are some of the toughest ones for me to call when they're this small, but we'll try to do the best we can and stay as interested as I can as I'm watching my Celtics play too. Brian Beach takes on the green flag, LDR on the outside. Brian Beach led up many laps, pretty much all the laps last race, en route to the heat race win. LDR drives it hard coming off of turn 2. It looks like he's going to take the lead going down the back straightaway. Going down the back straightaway, LDRs. Oh, Tyler James. Huge wreck for Tyler James. Yellow's out. Tyler was leading the heat race when he got loose. Maybe he needs to move his car up a lane or two because coming off the corner so low is not working for him apparently.
Welcome to the NHMRL.
John, you did?
Yeah. What's up?
NASCAR
I
Heats
think you guys are having, I
Monster
guess, some
Racing
connection
Meet.
issues here. Was thinking about putting up another one there. Apparently, they're having screen issues. I don't know what happened to the room just now with that transition.
Who's having screen issues?
Tyler just had it, and Dustin just had it.
Huh. Are they out of the race? I see them out there. Is it live? Huh. LDR's having problems. So what are you doing? Starting up a new lobby?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second, trying to figure out what's working on here.
Apparently we're having technical issues with some cars. LDR's come off the pit road. Tyler James is wrecked the same way he did in the heat race. He just got loose coming off the corner. So why didn't Tyler just take a quick fix, or is he out?
I believe he is out. He's trying to get it reconnected, having an issue with it.
Yeah, he should still be able to come back into the lobby.
Yeah, Dustin just had his issues heading out.
Yep, Dustin's on pit road. But if you gotta restart it, do what you gotta do. Just let me know what's going on.
Alright, if we restart it, it'll probably since we will be restarting, it'll probably be just a quick Daytona Remonto up there real quick, since it's an all-star race.
Alright.
Hey boys, listen, we're having you guys having some issues there. We're gonna go ahead and get a new lobby thrown up here to get going pretty quick. Probably get some practice in there. It's gonna be an old Daytona, same car, of course, obviously, all-star race. Should be up here in just a few minutes.